Hi friends, welcome back to Labs and On, and my name is Vikas Singh, and in today's video we are going to cover a very important Active Directory administration topic, which is how to rename a domain controller safely in an Active Directory environment. And we are going to see this step by step in LabDOM environment. So this task is basically many administrators can think this is a simple task because renaming a normal Windows service is usually going to be a very straightforward. But when it's come to domain controller, this is not uh, basically a straightforward thing, because the you can say it is very sensitive and very important, because domain controller not just a regular machine on a network. It's deeply integrated with a lot of things like Active Directory itself. Then it handles the DNS, Kerberos authentication, replication topology, sysvol replication, and all those things, client logon services, group policy delivery. And if you rename domain controller incorrectly, you will create a lot of issues in basically you can face authentication problems, replication failures, client logon issue, and sysvol group policy problems. Also you can face a DNS registrations issue if your DNS domain controller is not renamed properly. So this is that's why in this video I'm going to cover this safe, structured, and production ready approach, how you can do basically rename your domain controller in your infrastructure. So we are going to cover a few things in this demo. So this is my demo environment which I have. So I got my two domain controller, Win2K 19DC01 and 19DC02. These are the same domain controller. In last video I have upgraded these two domain controllers to Windows Server 2025 from Windows Server 2019. So there are many reasons why you need to basically rename your domain controller. So maybe this is common scenario when an organization did upgrade server OS, which is in my case. I have upgraded from Windows Server 2019 to 2025, and following a new naming conventions, restructure infrastructure, or migrate data center standards and all those things. So rename domain controller rename is a very common thing, but you need to be very careful, because if you do it wrongly, or perform any mistake during the rename or validation, post rename validation, you will end up with some technical challenges where you can have some critical failures related to Active Directory infrastructure. And troubleshooting those things are going to take a lot of time and require a very specialized technical skill to fix those issues. So our objective is simple. Here in this video we are going to rename Win2K 19DC01 to Win2K 19DC01 Win2K 2025 DC01 in this video. So this is our objective. So why this matters? So let's say now let's talk about why renaming domain controller requires special care. So when a DC renamed, we are not changing the host name for convenience. We are basically changing a critical identity inside the domain. Basically, that identify basically maybe affects can affect how the DC registered in DNS, how the clients locate it, how the service authentication works, and how the domain replication refers to it, and how administrators identify it, tool and script. So all those things are going to be critical. So a wrong rename process can create a long-term issue that are difficult to troubleshoot, which I already told. So uh, never rename a domain controller using a normal computer rename approach. So instead of using you should use a netdom computer name. This helps ensure the proper update related to DNS, SPN record, active directory, computer naming, metadata, and all those things. So we will see this in action. So at the phase one, I have basically written pre-check validation, which is very important. So before renaming your domain controller, you need to make sure your replication is healthy, your domain controller dcdiag is not showing any error or critical warning on those things, and verify your sysvol health is good, your GPU is basically group policy is applying successfully on the machine. So all those basic sanity tests you need to perform. So let's see, if I go ahead and try some commands, let's say repadmin repl summary. So you will see my domain controller are replicated approx 9 minutes back. So this is good. Let's say repl admin, so repl, so you will see all the replication is successfully. So basically you need to make sure there's no issue while accessing or uh, in your domain infrastructure related to replication, or let's say I'll go ahead and try to access my domain share. So sysvol is accessible, and let's say if I go ahead and run gp update slash force. So you need to make sure everything is working perfectly fine before renaming the domain controller. And if you have any issue, go ahead and troubleshoot it and fix it before rename, because maybe after renaming, if you have any old issue, maybe it will not be able to troubleshoot it properly. So I highly recommend go ahead and make sure your infrastructure is healthy and all everything is good and up running, and then go ahead and touch your servers for rename. So this is good. So now we have validated our sysvol is fine. Also you can do a dcdiag v to verify your domain controller health. So let's say dcdiag, so it will diag. So you need to make sure your domain controller health is good. So if you want, you can export this in text file, and then you can save it for later reference also. So this is my demo environment. So so everything looking good. So I'll go ahead and rename my domain controller now. So this is the steps which I have written. So phase B, rename a win2k19dc01 to win2k25dc01. And so the very first thing, we need to add a new computer name to this win2k19dc01. So if I show you here, the current name is win2k19dc01. So if I show you the current name, let me see. Okay, so let me clear this. So if you see now, I don't have any computer name here. Let me see for, okay, this is the new name. So if I go ahead and check for this 19, you can see we have one name which is win2k19dc01 now. So I'll go ahead and add my this name to this computer, win2k25dc01. So let's do that. So I'll go here and enter this command. So oops, let me clean this. So net down computer name, this is my domain controller where I am sitting right now, and I'm going to add a new name which is win2k25dc01 labs_and_sound.lan. So go ahead and add. Now you can see the this name is added as an alternative name to this computer. So now if I go and verify, you can see two names are there. So this is good. Now basically we need to switch the name. We need to make this win2k25dc01 as a primary. So this is the command. So I'll go ahead and now make this primary. So now let me copy this. One second, let me clear this, and then so netdem computer name make primary win2k25 dc01. So this is good. I'll go ahead and hit enter. So now you can see the successfully made win2k25 dc01 as a primary computer for this, and the computer must to be rebooted for this name to change or take effect. So now if I go here and verify, so now you will see here we got one name. So after rename we will be able to see my domain controller win2k25 dc01. So let's go ahead and reboot the server. So shut down, restart -t0, so it will restart my machine immediately. So what we have done, so we have added new computer name win2k25 dc01, and then we made it primary here, and then we rebooted the host. And now once the host is back, we will verify the host name, and then we will see the computer name also. So currently it's restarting. So now my machine is back. I'll go ahead and log in again. So now if I go to local server, you will see here name win2k25 dc01 is updated. So this is good. So this name is updated. Now let's verify the same thing from terminal also. I'll go ahead and put the host name, let's say simple host name. So you will see win2k25 dc01. So this is good. And now let's verify the current computer name. So if I go ahead and put this now, so you will see we got two names. So win2k25 dc01 is now primary. So this is good. So now let's verify the DNS also. So we need to verify the DNS in SPN. So this is the command to verify. So netdem computer name for FQDN of your domain controller, and then verify and hit enter. So now you can see all the computers name are properly registered with the host service principal name in Active Directory domain. So this is good. Now the next thing, let's verify the replication also. So I'll go ahead and repadmin repel summary. So you can see almost 2 or 3 minutes back, and you can see the computer name is reflecting here win2k25 dc01, this, which is good. And let's say show repel also. So now you can see the replication, everything is looking good. So here you can see the new computer name also. So this is good. Now let's verify if we are able to basically open the net share. So if I go here and type net share, you should be able to see the shares, log on share what we have for Active Directory. And let's verify the labsandsound.lan domain, and we should be able to access it. So this is good. Now everything looking good. Let's verify a few more things. Go to group policy management and verify your group policy, and make sure you are able to browse the group policy, and if you want to edit, you should be able to edit also. So let's say this group policy running on win2k 25 dc01. This is the baseline domain controller for this domain, so this is good. Now let's say I'll go ahead and let's edit this. So you should be able to edit. So this is good. Domain group policy is also working fine. Let's verify now DNS. So if you go and open DNS and verify, the name is reflecting here win2k 25 dc01. So this is how, if you rename your domain controller correctly, everything should be in place. So you can see the name and IP address, and here also you will see the domain name, domain controller name is updated here. Now let's verify site and services too. So you will see here win2k 25 dc01, and now if I try to replicate, replication is good. So now if you again see the REPL summary, you should be able to see 8 seconds which we just run the manual sync. So this is good. Now the only thing which is left, so we got 2 computer names, so we need to remove one name, which is win2k 19 dc01. So to do this, we need to remove the old name which I already mentioned. So I'll go ahead and remove this name now. So go to your domain controller, and this is the command. So oops, something is fishy here. So this is the command. So netdem computer name, whatever your computer name is, in my case it is win2k 25 dc01, and then I'll go ahead and here it should be dc01, and here it should be win2k 19 dc01. So I'll rename this and hit enter. So now you can see successfully removed this name as alternative name from this computer. So let's verify now. So now you will see we got only one name for this domain controller. So everything looking good. So we already did post validation. So if you still want to do some extra checks, you can do a, let's say, ns lookup, so which we have validated here, but still let's verify ns lookup. So ns lookup win2k 25 dc01. so you should see dc01 IP of FQDN here, and the IP which is belonging to this machine. So this is good. So that was the complete step-by-step process for renaming domain controller safely in Active Directory environment. So in this video we have covered lab planning, pre-change validation, rename the primary domain controller, and we did some post check also on the domain controller, verify everything is working fine from the domain controller. And that's all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe me for more videos, and if you have any query, any question related to this, you can always post me my given mail IDs. Thank you once again. Bye bye.